recent scout meeting I had, we decided we would make a new meeting for the scouts and explorers. So and what happened was, in the meeting we came up with a whole list of ideas, and the sad thing was, is it took us for a very long time to come up with the list, so next time I'll make sure we speed this up a little bit more. It was just to do with the fact that there were only 4 of us, we hadn't seen each other in a while, and we'll make sure to do that better next time. But then each of us chose one. I chose a like war or battle themed one, and then we came up with a meeting, and in the last week I have spent time to come up with a plan. Essentially, we're going to have a starting game, and our starting game is going to be a game called Splat. And I chose that because I thought it would get people in the mood and not tire them out too much, and also just give enough time for everyone to get there and everyone to feel, ready to go. And also it's a game that we all know, and it's very simple to play, and there's no equipment, which is good because the next step requires a lot of equipment. Then the second thing is our main game, where I'm going to hire from somewhere some laser game equipment. So these are just take home with you. They're €50 a day, and we'll have to get 2 because the €50 only covers 10 pieces. If we get 2, we then split them, and then we start with the beavers having them, which is the youngest group, and starts around 6, and move all the way up to the explorers, and everybody gets a turn at using them. Then we can cut down the cost quite a lot. And then we're going to play a game, and first of all we're going to use a lot of collaboration skills. I've been collaborating with this. I collaborated with my leaders to help, so he could get me the contact information for the person who booked these last time, because we booked them before. Sorry, that's a very important detail. And then all the scouts, they get together and they collaborate in 2 teams, which will make even, because I know their trick. The girls and the boys split, and it's not good. We need to have 1 team, we can't have 2. So in this game we split the teams, we make them even, and then each group has about 10 minutes with a load of pallets, which we can get from places, as well as chairs and benches and whatever we can find inside, to make themselves a little barricade. So they have about 15 minutes to do that, so they have to collaborate. I come up with the best design, so it's a lot of creativity as well, in the big clearing around the scout hut. And then on the other side, you are going to have the you're going to have the other team, who's going to do the same thing, and then they're both going to play for about 45 minutes. It's going to be like capture the flag. So if you get shot, you run back to your base, you touch your base, and you run back. And that's what we're going to do. And I would say so far our planning has gone really well. This is the first time I've done this. And I'm deciding to end it with a game of Dutch Lions, or it's also known as Dutch Lions, Hollands Leeuw, Red Rover, I think, in some countries, and British Bulldogs. It's a very violent game where you try and tackle people before they get to the other side. I just thought that would be a nice, fun game to end off with, because we haven't played it in a while. So next time I'll make sure we're a bit more concentrated when we're doing it, and also when we move forward, I will make sure that all of our work is all collaborative and together, because, when I submit this plan, there are a couple of holes in it, like policing when people get attacked. That's definitely a hole we need to work on. So when I talk about it with my scout leader and the other 3 explorers, which is the oldest age group, who each member of these is making a plan. Then we're going to come up with more ideas, and we're going to be able to refine it, because maybe there's this one detail I've missed that will make it more fun, or someone just comes up with a snap-second idea that's incredible that we can add in. So we're definitely going to be working on that quite a lot.